Okay guys, now real quick I want to go on some important stuff in lab 9. I'm not going to cover it all, so just briefly, it's going to take 10 minutes maybe. Here's one of the examples. Here I'm trying to see the difference between what? Cn? What was that? I want to find the difference between Cn and cn.get function, and we're gonna see also the getline also, and what's the difference between all of them. 1 minute. So here I declared what? 3 characters, first, middle, and last, and this is for the cn. Cn what? Doesn't read white spaces. What does it mean? It doesn't read a space, a tab, all those. It doesn't read it. It doesn't count it as a character. cin.get, it counts it as a character. And let's see, for example, we declared those. Here I'm saying cn first, cn middle, cn last, and here just to distinguish which one I'm inputting, I'm saying cn here, and now I'm doing cout for the, we can say here cn and the output, and here I can say this is for the cout first, and this is, guys, important for tomorrow. And here I'm gonna say cn.get function, and I'm gonna have this. Okay, and I assume this is my input, and I put it here, and we'll see what's gonna happen. And this is gonna take, this is a, and this is space and space. If I run it in a different program, yes, it would. Let's see this. I have 3 CNs, 4 characters, and I have another 3 CNs, 4 characters. So save, and let's compile. And run cn. Okay, I have 3 characters, so I'm gonna put a space, another space, b space, 3 spaces, and c. And now exactly beside it I'm gonna input a space, b space, c. See? So those 3, look, what did I input? Let's see in a minute. So what happens here? Here's my cn. What did I print? The cn.get twice? Oops. Okay, this is for the input. I shouldn't have had this here, but anyway, or yes, we comment this for now and we see, but let's leave it there and let's look at our code and what's going on. No, I don't want that one. I wanted this to be all, and I want this to be half. Okay, so now we have the 3 characters here. I'm saying cn first, whatever I inputted here, which was the a. I inputted the a, and then I had 2 spaces, so we took the a. Here I'm outputting what first? Cn first. It didn't read the white spaces, it didn't read the spaces, the cn. It took the b as middle, which is the second one here, and last as C. Took last as C, though what I had before C what? 3 spaces also. 3 spaces. Here what did it take? I took the A as cin.get first. It read the space, the middle as space, the one over here, and then it printed B. Be careful, guys, this program. Be careful this program. It's really important. Really important. I'm saying cin A, and I have spaces. Cn is not gonna read white spaces, so it's gonna take the A as the first character here. It's gonna skip as much as I have white spaces and go to the second character, which is B, puts it in middle, and then skips any white spaces and takes C as last. Now we go into, and this is gonna print it. Here's the print for this one. And now I'm doing a cin again .get, and it's gonna start getting from here. What did it get first? So it took first as A. Here we go. And it took middle as this space, and it took last as B. So cin.get, the function, reads spaces. It can take spaces. It will take and put a space in a character. And let's run this again. Let's put A as much space as I want. This is cin, I'm afraid. Space C. Let's put it C. And now I put 1, 2, and A, and B, space C. You think it's gonna read this B? No. Let's see why. Well, I didn't compile it, so don't worry about that one. So here it took A as first, B as middle, C as last. Now it went to the cin.get. It took those 3 first, which was this. It doesn't care. Cin doesn't care about spaces, and cin.get, it takes the spaces. So it took first as what? Space, middle as space, and A, which is the space here. 2 spaces here. So B and C, it didn't take it. B and C, it didn't take it. I'm gonna give you another really good example on that. Let's say I'm gonna read from a file, and I'm gonna use, let's say here, while, and let's have my file in data. While in data, I'm gonna say while in data is same as well as cin. In data letter, and I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna count cin, let's say plus, and I'm gonna put here, I'm gonna declare, well, okay, count cin equals 0, and this is gonna take an integer value, and I'm gonna close it here, and I'm gonna declare a character, which is gonna be a letter I'm taking, and then I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna use integer counter for what? Get, and equals 0, and I'm gonna have integer counter for get line, let's say line, and equals 0. I'm gonna count how many lines. We have an example similar to that we took as a program. And while in data, so here I'm gonna do, I have my file stream up there, so yeah, so here I'm gonna declare my if stream in file stream as data, and I'm gonna declare my out file. Oh, I don't need my out file stream. I'm gonna print it on this, so I'm gonna say what in data dot open. I'm gonna open a file. What do we want to name it? Let's name it Gaith.txt. I'm gonna read first letters cin, c out. Okay, that one is not here. Count plus plus, and here I can say okay, c out count cin, and here I'm gonna say count, and here's count cin, and then I'm gonna have c out count cin, and then I'm gonna have letter. I want it to print every letter. Okay. And I'm gonna say letter. This is for the cin, and now I'm gonna do end line. So it's gonna print it each time, and I'm gonna keep counting, and here I'm gonna close this. 1 minute, let's make it bigger so we can. So now control copy. I'm gonna do one for what, and let's put I need count copy. I'm gonna say here in data letter. I'm reading, I'm counting it, and now I'm saying here in data dot get letter. This is the count for get function, and here what did I name it? Get letter end line. I just want to put between them separate lines, guys, so it can show in a better way. And I'm gonna put here in data dot get. Oh, I'm getting a headache. And this is letter. So okay, so I'm reading from the file twice, so let's create my file, which is, where do I have it? It should be here. And what I want to put in it is just letters. Oh, let's put A, B, C, space, 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 D, space, F, space, space, G, and here D, E, F, F, R, T, and O, and 1, 2, 3, Okay, this is my Gaith.txt. Now what do I need to do? Here I need to do the getline also. I want it to count how many getlines. So while the cin will get a character, dot get will get a character, but it will read white spaces, and getline it will get a string, and it will take two data. So here we can say cin, which is my in data, and I'm gonna have should I name it line, or what will it take it? And this should be a string, so let's put it name. So I have a string, so I need to declare a string that is gonna be name. I have the count line. Okay, while getline in data name, and what do I do here? I'll say cout count line, cout count line, and I'm gonna print count line, and the string is gonna be name. It's gonna print each time, and here I'm gonna say get line, and same thing. Oops. And data, and what I'm gonna do is put it in name, and if I get the other one, I'm gonna do count line, okay guys, sorry, I made a mistake here. If I should put it here. I need it there. And for this one, same thing. I'm gonna copy and put it here, and same thing for this one. I'm gonna copy, delete, and put it here. So we're creating our loops. We're reading from files, and we're counting each time. We're doing one using cin, which is in data. We're doing another one using cin.get, and we're doing another one using getline, and we see the differences between them. Really important, guys, for tomorrow. \n, \n, and I should have submitted that. Okay, save. And did I put gaith.txt? Okay. What was it? 9.1. Oh no, while was not declared in this code. Okay, that's good. I'm lucky. It's a capital Y. I do that mistake. Save. Before token expected, line 42. Okay, here's the CNs. Where's the rest? Did I finish the file? Okay, let me close it and open it again, the file. So I don't think it's taking it, or I need to create another file. But I'm gonna do this thing. Where is this? I can say close. Data dot close, and now I'll open the data again. Control copy. Here, read it. I'll read it again here, and I'll close it. Control copy. I'll close it here. And let's see if that will work. Come on, don't let me do more files. Okay, awesome, it worked. Here's the line it read. There's something wrong. I'm reading something wrong at the beginning. If we see those, see the CN, it took 10 characters maybe, and I counter CN, it's not incrementing for the get, and let's see why. So it's incrementing that one, so I want to increment the get. But why is it taking? There's something wrong in the reading. While in data letter, okay, I should have said here in data letter and while in data letter. Oh, no problem, that won't make that much difference. So clear, and let's do this. Hits we have 20, lines we have 2, and letters we have, let's see the file Gaith where we closed it. Okay, and where's the program? So it took A as a weird letter, it took something before the A, the cursor maybe, and then it took B. It didn't take the C here, not sure why. It took the D, the space, it didn't take the F. And G, and I went to the E, missed what? The D. was okay. Now here's taking all spaces. DFR, okay, DFD, the first ABC, DFG. That's the first string. The second string is BFS, LS, BFS, LS. Oh, let's see this. And it didn't take the second line. Okay, I want to do it in, because this is, it might save. See, that might be screwing it, but let's see. Let me do it here. And nano. And I'm gonna put A, B, C, A, F, G, and I have H space space I space space. Let's go now and save it. Okay, I need to put a space so we can read it. Okay, 1 minute. J, K, L, and space. Okay, new line and new line. Let's see what happens here. Control X, yes, yes, and I do clear. A, B, C, D, forget, okay. So what was it? I think it's the, because the type of the file here, that's what is screwing out. But A didn't take the B. Look, the C didn't take the D. Let's check my code. I could have been doing something wrong. In data letter, so I'm saying count 0, and I'm saying letter, see out letter. So that's good. Now, why don't I take this and then count? So it's gonna go take the second letter in K, in data letter here, go back. Okay, I see the problem. Ooh, but you got the idea. Here I'm saying in data letter, it's gonna take the A, which is this, and then goes prints this count plus plus, comes here and says what? In data letter. So I think it should work if I take this out. Let's see if this works. Okay, that might work. That might be a good idea to do. So save and clear. Okay, lines awesome, really good. I put an extra line here. I have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and let's see the file. I have 2 spaces here. What did it take them? It took even 3. That's weird. But a total 14. Here is taking every space. A, B, and we can see here how many 31 letters, and here we have 14. So the difference here it read what, and if I took the lines out of here, it should be good, or I need one here. See, I went down one. Those, did they change? Oh, what happened with, it's reading here somewhere 3 characters, but the added 3 is 17. This didn't, okay, we're good to go. But you see the difference, cn doesn't read white spaces, cin.get reads the white spaces and counts them. Getline will get line by line, but getline I have to, well, remember how do I write it? Getline in data and name, that will put any string that you put here, even with spaces. So if you put your first, middle and last name with spaces, it's gonna save it in name. Here I'm gonna say in data, any character, even spaces, is gonna take them as. Here it only needs reads characters. So that's good. Let's save those, and I've got